The Origins and Spread of Islam, Section 1, Arabia in the 6th Century, found on page 82 in the textbook. Islam, the religious faith of Muslims, has its roots in Arabia, where Muhammad, who taught the faith of Islam, was born. To understand Islam's beginnings, it is important to first look at the time period in which Muhammad grew up. The town of Mecca, Muhammad's birthplace, was located in a dry, rocky valley in western Arabia. This would make it a desert. Mecca did not have agriculture. Instead, they gained wealth as a center of trade. Merchants traveled along caravan routes. They stopped at the city's market. Here they bought spices, sheepskins, dates, and other wares from townspeople and nomads. So I'm going to click on this map and observe. The holy city of Mecca is located on the Arabian Peninsula and is the birthplace of Muhammad, the founder of Islam. The Quran, or the Holy Book of Islam, describes Mecca as a flourishing settlement that also served as a religious center. So even though Mecca is here and it is in a deserted, rocky terrain, we can see that it's at this nexus of trade. It's close to the Red Sea, where people can easily travel across from Africa, or people can travel up across this land bridge to Mecca. It's also near Asia. So again, remember from the Silk Road trade routes, people sailed through here around, or they traveled across mountains. It is also close, we can't see, but northwest is Europe. So there were also European traders who could make their way down here as well. So because even though it's a desert, it was still a thriving community. By the time Muhammad was born, Mecca was a prosperous city. Merchant families brought goods into Mecca from faraway places. These merchants grew wealthy through trade with Yemen, southern Arabia, which is down here, Syria, which is up here, and kingdoms in Africa, which are to the west here, and we will learn about next. Over time, a handful of clans or families had come to rule the city. These families refused to share their fortune with the weaker, poorer clans who lived there. Mecca was also a religious center. According to the Quran, the holy book of Islam, Abraham had built the cube-shaped shrine, the Kaaba, centuries before to honor God. In Muhammad's day, according to Islamic teaching, most Arabs followed polytheism. Poly means many, theism means belief. So polytheism is the belief in more than one God. The Kaaba housed thousands of statues of different gods. Pilgrims from all over Arabia came to worship at Mecca. They were worshiping the many gods. Many Arabs lived a nomadic life in the desert environment. But some Arabs led a more urban and restful lifestyle. They lived in towns like Medina, which would be north of Mecca. However, there was no central government in Arabia. I'm going to highlight that because it's important. Instead, Arabs pledged loyalty to their clans and to larger tribes. These tribes sometimes fought each other. They wanted to capture territory, animals, goods, watering places, and even wives. When someone from one tribe was killed during a raid, his family was honor-bound to avenge that death. This led to long periods of fighting among tribes.